Hey everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody. I'm here with another Plan With Me video. I'm using my Cocoa Daisy planner. These are the pages that I got in my June kit. They're actually the July pages. They give you the pages a month early. That way, by the time you actually get your kit and all that, you're actually doing your July planning already. So I'm going to start with these papers, or this page that has these strips of color, and then I just in my planner setup video, if you did not watch that, make sure you go back and check that out. I actually go through and I date each of the days with the correct date. So what I'm actually using these pages for are my memory planning, in a sense, and that's just where I'm documenting different things that we did that I want to remember. These pages are ones that I will keep indefinitely. I'll either incorporate them in my scrapbook, or I'll keep them in a separate little maybe 6x8 album or something like that. So I'm just going through the week, and I'm in the week, or this, when I recorded this Plan With Me video, I was starting the week of the 11th, where the 11th was on Monday. So I was just going back and kind of putting in a couple of the memories from the week before, since it was now kind of over, and just different things that I wanted to document. So of course it was the 4th of July here in the US, so I went ahead and documented just that. I just stamped out 4th, family and friends, and then I used these gold tile alphas to put the word fireworks. And then so on the front of each of these pages, I'm kind of putting just a little title or a couple stamps or something, kind of to show what we did. And on the back, I'm actually writing a little bit more of the detail of each of the days, if there's much to write. Now, I don't have to have something for every single day. We don't do that much. We just do things periodically throughout the week, more so on weekends typically. But it's kind of nice to be able to put just my thoughts, my simple thoughts here on these pages. And then when I'm keeping these, I just have one page per week basically. And so I can keep a good many of these in a small album without it taking up too much space. And then when I'm actually going back and doing my project life spreads, or my 12x12 spreads, or inserts, or whatever, I can kind of go back to the pages from that week and see what happened. I might be able to actually incorporate more of that into my project life than what I have been doing, especially since I don't scrapbook current photos. Typically I'm scrapbooking a couple months to maybe even a couple years behind. So the very first day that I wrote was the 4th of July fireworks, and then I'll just read you the journaling that I put on the back side. It just says, Monday, July 4th celebration consisted of family and friends and cookouts and fireworks. We went to Heather and Mike's for some good food before heading out to the firework display. This is the first year Kalen didn't hide the entire fireworks show. He's really frightened of loud noises, and so of course fireworks kind of terrify him. He loves the way they look, but can't stand the way they sound. So this week was also a week that he ended up we didn't put him in camp. We thought it would be a nice little break for him to have off, since Monday was a holiday, have off the remaining of the week, the Tuesday through Friday, and just kind of hang out with us. So I ended up taking off Tuesday and Wednesday from work, and Ernest took off Thursday and Friday from work. So I took the post-it notes that came in the Cocoa Daisy kit. I made little tabs out of them, and then I just stamped the word mama on one and daddy on the other. And then I'm just writing on the front, and it just says the first one says no camp spending 2 days with just mama, and then the one for it says daddy says still no camp spending 2 days with just daddy. And then I also put the family stamp on Friday, because grandma and granddaddy came into town for the day, Ernest's parents, so I just kind of designated that there. We used to go to the library a lot, and then we kind of stopped going to the library. Where this week, since I was off and we were kind of looking for different things to do, we decided to go ahead and go to the library. So I'm just putting a little book stamp, and then I wrote library visit right beside that. And I usually either use bullets or stickers or something to kind of designate the different days on the back side, and then I label them. So this one says Tuesday and Wednesday. Joke of the day. Kalen had this joke that he kept telling, and it was kind of funny because he was getting a kick out of it. So I'm just documenting that joke here, because that is definitely not something I'll remember, and I've actually kind of already forgotten it, only until I read this in my memory planner, which I actually keep in my planner, by the way, just under a different tab. I can go back and kind of look at this. And I'll tell you, I've only been doing this for, now this is the second week, and I'm working on the third week right now. This is only the second week, and I've already shared this with a few different people. I shared this with my friend at work, I shared this with Ernest, and I shared it with another friend. And you know what? I really love it. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did. When I first got the kit, I was kind of like, well, what are these other pages for? I kind of have a rule that I won't watch any other videos of the kit or anybody using the kit until I've used it, because I don't want to be swayed, my opinion to be swayed by what others may say. If I love it, I want to love it because I love it. If I don't like it, well, I probably have a justified reason why I don't like it. So every kit that I've been using in my kit review series, I don't watch the videos from the design team or anything like that. So I had no idea how people were using this planner. I hadn't watched any videos on it. All I had done was look at the website, see the pictures that they had posted on the website. I didn't even go to the blog. So I'm truly using this planner how works best for me. And that is to use these pages kind of as memory planning or journaling pages or something like that. So what I ended up putting for Tuesday and Wednesday, the joke of the day that Kaylin couldn't get over was, knock knock, who's there? Boo, boo-hoo. Oh, there's no need to cry. And then he like cackles. So I thought that was really cute, and I wanted to make sure I included it. And then on Saturday, we went to our favorite Mexican restaurant, and I just used my Let's Eat stamp and then the urgent sticker from the planner kit. And then I put orange rice time, and then on the back I just put orange rice time, off to our favorite place to eat, El Rodeo Mexican restaurant. Always the same thing. Ernest and I split a plate of chicken chimichangas, and Kaylin gets a plate of orange rice. And of course we get at least one serving of queso. So now I'm on to the regular planning pages, and this week is kind of basic. I didn't have a whole lot going on because the week of the 4th of July was so busy. This is the following week. I did this on Sunday, so I went back first to the memory planning from the prior week, now that the week was over, and then I went ahead and did the planning, the actual daily planning for the following week. And that's kind of how I've been doing this, and it's been working out perfectly for me. So because the week had been so busy on the week of the 4th of July, we kind of just did our normal routine this week. Very basic, not a whole lot going on, mostly just work and eating. So I'm just kind of using some basic stamps here. This layout's not going to be overly decorated. It's really more functional than anything. And that's also another reason why I like the memory planning pages, because I can really decorate those as much as I want to, and not feel like it's not functional, because those aren't functional pages. Those are really just planning and decorating pages. So I used the little rainbow looking arrows, and those are to designate what videos I have going up on my YouTube channel. Then I decided to go ahead and pull out these circles that I had cut from the paper that was in the Cocoa Daisy kit, and just kind of decorate a little bit. I didn't want to add too much bulk, so just adding some small little circles was the perfect thing to add. I also added, of course, a little bit of washi, because I love this washi and it's really nice and a nice addition. I added my on the menu stamps, and at this point I had no idea what I was making, other than the fact that we would have pizza on pizza night, which was Friday. And then we, of course, would dine out on Sunday, because it's really our only day off as a family together. Had a couple other things. I decided to go ahead and use these little stickers for just to designate a few other things on my planner. And I have a list it and a plan sticker that are kind of like little tags that I'm going to pull off here in a moment to include. And then I did have someone that I needed to make sure I called, so I'll put out the little call sticker and put that on here as well. This layout is fairly simple, as I had mentioned. Those little boxes that are blank are where I'll put my work schedule, but I didn't have it right here with me, so I just left those blank, and I'll just use my pen to fill those in when I go downstairs and get my work planner. Now on the back of this page, all I'm doing is I put a sticker that said to do and a sticker that said to clean, and then I was just making my little list of things to do. My to-do list were videos that I needed to get done, and then I used the work at home sticker, and then the clean list is just things that I need to clean around the house. Now, as I mentioned, I'm using the list it and the plan little tags here. And the list it one that you can't really read just says list it gym schedule for the week. And that's kind of where I was planning out my gym schedule for the week. I plan to do that on Monday. And that's really based on my work schedule. And then the plan says meal plan and grocery shopping on Sunday. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Make sure you check out the still shots at the end of the video and let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. All right, have a great afternoon. Bye, guys.